How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another episode of The Operating Room. I'm your host, Mahserejian, aka at RotoSurgeon from Twitter, and today's episode is going to be all about fantasy basketball waiver wire pickups. I have three guys for you today that you have to make sure to add to your rosters no matter the format, whether it be points, roto, head-to-head. As long as you're in a necessarily deeper league, you should be good, something like 12 team and up. 10 team and below, you usually don't have to worry about videos like this. The guys you'd want to add are on your waiver wire already, and you pretty much know them. Before I get into any of that, make sure to go check out RotoBallercom for all of your fantasy sports needs, whether that be football, baseball, basketball, hockey, golf, MMA, video games. Doesn't matter if you want it, we got it over at RotoBaller.com. Come use promo code KEV at checkout, KEV, for 10% off our fantastic MLB draft kit for 2021. That's upcoming. Number one Fantasy Pros ranker Nick Mariano's on the team. He's providing his rankings. We have dozens of great articles pumped out on the daily to help you win big in 2021 and beyond. Rotoballer.com. Come check us out and use promo code KEV. So the first player I want to get into is Hamidou Diallo. He's 43% owned on Yahoo right now, and he's coming off a hot game against the Los Angeles Lakers, in which they went into overtime for the second game in a row. Diallo had to take on more of a role with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander out. I don't expect his assists to stay as high as they have, but his rebounds, points, steals, field goal percentage, all are fantastic. You should be adding someone like this who's consistently giving you at least 10 points per game, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, 50% field goal percentage. His free throw percentage is a bit of a killer. It's at 67% on 5 shots per game over the past 30 days, so that's not great. But if you can look past that shoddy free throw percentage, you have a guy in Hamidou playing on a bad Oklahoma City Thunder team. This roster is looking to start Kenrich Williams. There's really not much going on here. They're getting some production out of Al Horford, I guess, but I don't expect much out of SGA if his knee does continue to act up, and Hamidou will take on more of a role throughout the season. He could be a multi-category stud for you. He will not provide too many threes, but doesn't turn the ball over much anyway. So you're looking at a guy like Hamidou Diallo who is going to provide all-around value and only hurt you in really one category. So if you can take that free throw hit, I'd absolutely recommend Diallo. Second guy I wanted to get into, Patrick Williams, out of the Chicago Bulls. Now, Williams has been starting at the small forward spot, but with the team being so injured, he's alternating between small forward, power forward, and center. He's a big, but for some reason the Chicago Bulls are so heavy in the front court that they have to start him at the 3. I don't know why they don't just bring him off the bench as he did at Florida State last year, but that's not for me to decide. Patrick Williams is a fantastic contributor. Threes, points, rebounds, field goal percentage. His free throw isn't even that bad. It's at about like 82% right now. He's been scoring in the double digits every game over the past few weeks, and with Wendell Carter Jr. out for the next 3 weeks, Lauri Markkanen out for the next 2 to 4 weeks, you're looking at someone whose role is going to be super expanded over this time. I know Thad Young's been awesome. He was a hot waiver wire ad last week, but there's plenty of room in that front court for Patrick Williams to eat as well. He's going to contribute just like Otto Porter Jr. used to contribute back in the day with the Wizards. Pat Williams is looking like the Bulls forward to own over there aside from Thad Young. He's basically available everywhere as he's rostered in only 34% of Yahoo leagues. So go pick up Pat Williams. I would have him as a priority ad. But also this next guy, Desmond Bane, only 4% owned. He's a rookie out of TCU. He's one of the best shooting prospects in college last year. He transitioned to the NBA, and he doesn't look like he's lost a step. He's shooting a higher three-point percentage than he's a field goal percentage. His field goal is roughly 48%. His three-point is about 50%. And that's showing up on the court. He just earned a starter's gig. Not many people know about him because he's a late first-round pick in this past draft. He's not the hottest name because he doesn't really do much aside from score and shoot threes, but he's basically like a cheap Buddy Hield right now. He only provides about 3 rebounds and 3 assists per game, which isn't too bad considering 3 threes per game as well. So Desmond Bane, definitely someone I'm interested in. He doesn't hurt you in field goal percentage or free throw percentage, just around 1 per game for stock. So he's not a massive contributor, but he could get you a little bit of each. Not a high turnover rate. He has a starter's gig right now. The past 14 days, he's at about a 28 minute per game average. Fantastic for a player like him. He might even overtake Dillon Brooks on that hierarchy, given that Brooks has been so inefficient. Maybe they move Brooks at the deadline, give Bane an even larger role. So I'm definitely looking to add Desmond Bane, 4% owned in Yahoo leagues, to all of my rosters, needy for shooting and a little bit of scoring as well. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. Subscribe to The Operating Room on Apple Podcasts. Rate and review. Go to Spotify as well. Check out anywhere podcasts are available. Like this video. Subscribe to the RotoBaller YouTube page. And thanks again. Talk to you guys next time.